Here we go. All right, good people. It is Antuan back. Apex Couture Magazine is always shedding light on those special people. And we have somebody very special in the building. I'm going to let him introduce himself to you. Go ahead.
All right, my name is Gary Beals. I'm a Canadian artist. Canadian R&B artist, passion for music, and I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, cool. Well, we want to give them a little bit of insight on you. From Canada. Are you from a small town in Canada? Tell us about where you're from.
And I'm actually from the province of Nova Scotia. So in the U.S., you guys have states, we have provinces. Mm-hmm. And I'm from a small Black community called Cherrybrook. Mm-hmm. And we've been up here for like 400 plus years. Wow. We're descendants of slaves, actually, that migrated. A majority of them actually came from the U.S. So a lot of people don't know that we're here, but we're here.
Yeah, I was reading up. I was reading up about you, and I just learned about that place. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be interesting to learn about it. Is there a huge musical type of vibe there, or are you one of the ones that's bringing that?
It's not like overly huge, but I mean, we're kind of just doing our thing up here.
Okay. Look like you're gonna be. Are you the first to come out the gate, or?
No. I mean, there's been folk who come out the gate before me, but I guess I'm making somewhat of a mark.
Cool.
Anyway.
So you're coming back from a hiatus and reinventing yourself, and you're very passionate about this new album and what you plan to do with the new album. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my last album was released back in 2009, 11 years ago. And I just kind of took a break from music. I sort of lost the passion for music. So it was important for me to kind of just step back and really just find purpose like within myself. I kind of traveled. I traveled a lot. Just trying to kind of tap into who it was that I, or who it is that I am, and then I just kind of fell back into music again. Obviously, seeing people perform and just utilizing their gifts and stuff. So it was important for me to kind of I felt like I was in a good place, and then I just started working on this album. That was like in 2018, early part of 2018, but I kind of was eager to get back into things in 2017. But before then, I was doing a lot of performing, but really just performing with a lot of cover bands. I grew up listening to, my parents would play a lot of the soul singers like Al Green, Otis Redding, all that stuff.
Yes,
Brown. So I was in a lot of cover bands that did that type of repertoire. And I was just like, I need to put my own music out there. And then so I got together with a producer. I was introduced to a producer by a hip hop artist here, and everything kind of just fell into place. We originally were just supposed to do two tracks together, and then he ended up doing the full album. So I'm really passionate, really excited about the album. And it's really just about my journey to kind of just self-discovery, still discovering parts about myself, but I kind of just, I broke the ice sort of thing. So it's been an exciting journey.
Yeah, well, so one of the places that you went, was it, you went to Africa, right?
I did, I went to South Africa, and that was last year, 2009, and actually one of the songs on the album, Blood Red Roses, which is my current single that's out right now, it was inspired by my trip to South Africa, just seeing the Black people there, and it was my first time in Africa, and I just felt like I belonged there. Obviously my ancestors and everything came from there, and there were times I was really emotional, not knowing why, but it was an amazing feeling, and just seeing the interactions with the people there. And, you know, a lot of people were saying like, welcome back home. It was just amazing to be in that space.
So yeah, I mean, that had to be, and I've never been, and I imagine I wasn't born, so, but that had to be a good experience, because now, especially in this time frame, man, you know, racial tensions are high, especially here in America. And we definitely need to tap in to our ancestry. So I can imagine that was a powerful moment for you. And even with reading up on you, you speak about, you know, finding out who you are.
Right.
Is that something that you want people to take hold of? A message, you know, that you want to get across to the people to help, because that's something that I've been speaking about lately. In the social media age, we tend to wear this mask. People already wear a mask when they go out and be social, but on social media, it makes it easier to be this, have this persona that is not really you.
Right.
So, you know, is that something that you want to get across to the fans through the music?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you know, I'm in a place where I'm just shedding layers, so many layers of, you know, of just kind of culture and religion and tradition and societal views. And just trying to shed that and trying to like find the core of who I am. And one of the things in terms of self-discovery was embracing my sexuality, which is something that I struggled with for years. And as a Black individual here in Canada, growing up in a small Black community, I mean, it was something that wasn't talked about. So it took me a lot of years to kind of just embrace that part of me. And not that it's the totality of who I am, but it's a makeup of who I am too. And just as much as I embrace my Blackness, I wanted to be able to embrace that side of me as well, and just walk in my authentic truth. And, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, people put on facades and we wear these masks, and I just want to be able to shed myself of that. And I'm just understanding and realizing that, you know, it's beautiful connections when you walk in your truth and you find the right people that you connect with. And honestly, it's been amazing. Like, I've had amazing interactions with people that it's just like, I wish, I don't really like to live in regret, but it's almost like, I wish I had done this like years ago. But
it's crazy because I know that feeling. It's especially shedding. I did a lot of that myself years ago, shedding religion and things like that, and I felt so free, and still to this day, I felt so free, because with those type of chains, you're constricted and restricted. You know what everybody, this box. And you just don't, sometimes you just don't fit in that box.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put me in this box. I got to, you got to get out of that box. And once you get out of that box, those blessings, everything that is meant for you will start to come.
Indeed. So
listen, I heard the music, and I've seen, watched some of your performances. So guys, you are gonna love this music. If this is your first time getting put up on him, and this is what we do in this magazine, you're going to love it. This guy is passionate, has a beautiful voice. I mean, everything. So hey, this is about you, man. I'm just talking, and I
appreciate it. I appreciate it a whole lot. Yeah.
So tell us about the album. The album is tell us about the date, some of the things that is going to be going on this album.
Yeah, so the album, it comes out on October the 23rd. So yeah, I mean, we're almost here. The release of this album, it kind of got delayed a bit because of COVID and stuff, but I'm just excited to get it out. Since I've released, my first single was Me for Me. Then I released the video. Then we did Blood Red Roses, did a video for that. We just about to release the remix to Blood Red Roses, which is actually it's Afrobeats remix, which is really inspired, like I said, by my trip to South Africa, and in the video, it's just I just have all Black people in the video, and I just wanted to showcase the beauty of Blackness and just show our worth and our power. Like, we have so much inner power, inner strength. You know, we're resilient people.
Yeah.
And I think when you begin to tap into who it is that you really are, then you realize that, you know, there's a wealth of opportunities out there. And so, yeah, I mean, the album, that's kind of what it is. It's my journey, like I said, through self-discovery, and not just tapping into and embracing my sexuality, but just tapping into purpose and understanding, like, you know, I'm an independent artist, and, you know, I'm investing my own funds into this. And I'm just like, I've always said, I won't make this project about money, because I believe that there's purpose behind it. And when you walk in purpose, you know, everything that's supposed to come to me will come to me.
Yes.
And I'm good. So yeah, I'm just super excited about the album. I'm super excited for people to hear the album, and just from releasing different songs and hearing about other people's journeys and how, you know, the music inspires them and how people can relate to the music. You know, they may not struggle with the same things I may have struggled with, but still they can say, you know, I relate to the song, or I get this from the song, it resonates with me. A lady just messaged me today. She's like, every time I hear Me For Me, it makes me cry. Now, I'm just like, okay, whatever emotion you're feeling and whatever it, you know, it brings up in you, it's a good thing. So
yeah, you know, even though we're virtual and not in the same place, I can feel that energy.
And I feel it from you too. It's funny.
You got it.
I was feeling that energy, so, and it's funny, it's crazy. That's how the power of energy. The other day I was talking to this girl on Instagram, and literally, like, you know, in church you feel the spirit, and it was just like I was feeling that, and it was weird because it was just like, you know, am I supposed to feel that outside of the church? But I'm just like, I feel that.
Yes,
so I connect with energy. I believe in energy and the universe, and
that's how it works.
It's amazing. So I feel that off of you as well.
Yeah, so I think that it worked out. That connection worked out so well because you got your point across, and it didn't take. It's like that. The right words are being said, and these people are getting what they need to get from this interview. That's what I like about it. It's organic. It's gonna definitely work out for the better of the interview, other people that's watching this and reading the story in the magazine. So, man, I appreciate you taking the time out. Are there any shout outs or anybody you wanna shout out, and any also tell them where they can reach you with, your social media website?
So I mean, I don't want to do any type of specific shout outs, but, you know, I always love visiting the US. I always, like, when I'm there, it feels like home to me. And I don't know, because, you know, my people kind of traveled through the US and landed in Nova Scotia, but there's always that connection. A shout out to all, you know, my people that I know in the US. Much love to you guys. But my stuff, I'm on socials, Facebook and Instagram. It's Gary Beals Music. YouTube, Gary Beals Music as well. And look out for the album, Bleed My Truth. Bleed My Truth is the name of the album. And I'm continuing to bleed my truth and continuing to promote people to bleed their truth, to live in their truth, walk in their truth, and just embrace everything that you are. And I tell you, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So,
listen, I hope you guys are, did I cut you off?
No, you good.
I hope you guys are as inspired as I am after the, you know, talking with this man. He has a beautiful spirit. So I hope you guys are inspired. You already know how we do. So in this article, we will have all of the information, all of his links, everything you need. That way you can find him, you can follow him, you can purchase any merch he has, you can check out his music, purchase any music. And we will keep you guys abreast of the album. Once the album is released, we're gonna make sure that we have that in the magazine for you as well. I'd like to thank you again, man.
You're the apex, and to you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir. So be looking out for it. Article gonna drop. Everything gonna be dope, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Gary Beals.
Please do, and hit me up on those socials.
Yes, sir.